What is up, guys? MCool40 here. Now, there was a request from across another video that I had made to talk about the Zoodiac deck that ended up, I believe it was, he officially bubbled the NAWCQ. If not, he was a one-off. I believe he also was featured throughout the course of the day. So, we're talking about Michael Walters' journey. So what ended up happening was, he went on Zoodiac, he said, 100 likes, I'll take Zoo to the NAWCQ. Now, I know the event is past. It's been about a week now, but a couple people were requesting the deck list, so I went into the archive and I decided to pull this out for you guys so we could actually talk about Zoo. Now, the deck is not as good as it once was. You guys have to understand that. Not having Broad Bowl or Dried It, you're definitely just creating infinite reversion value, or infinite value through Hammer Bong and Chakanine. I mean, Hammer Bong protecting your stuff from being targeted is one thing, but you're still basically trying to create Super Zoo monsters by attacking directly with Warbow to ensure win cons. Outside of that, you're playing a nice, steady strategy. There's not really much else to kind of point out here. I mean, people do the I'll play X deck for X values all the time in Zoodiac. It's kind of dumb, but you know what? Every once in a while, you know, every fail ends up turning into a win at some point. You do get some sort of value out of it. So I will have to say that this does definitely go up in the win category for people. Just as a demonstration that, one, Zoo can still do something, which is honestly fine. I mean, you're playing through a 10 or 11, 12 round event, so there's got to be a lot of, I'm going to say, like, hesitation or things like that. There's a lot of things that you have to play through in the event, so I think that's one thing to look at. Number two, ye old peer pressure is still very real. People making life decisions based off of the whims of other people. And three, people honestly still love Zoo. I know there's a lot more people out there that hate this fucking deck with a passion, but once again, let's be real here, folks. You know, for what's left of the deck, it's still very good. I mean, Barrage is still a fucking fantastic card. Being able to, you know, destroy anything, pull out a Zoo card from your deck for free, it's still very good. And Whiptail's Disruption is still absolutely as disgusting as it ever could be. So, you know, the deck still does what the deck still wants to do. You still essentially climb the link ladder and put very large threats on said board. So, anyway, this is Michael Walters' list, as long as I have everything correct here. 3 Throwblade. So you are not playing any less than this card whatsoever. Being able to discard and draw one is absolutely insane. Giving the Xyz Beast Warrior trample is also pretty good. Also, this is a 16k base for all of your Zoodiac monsters to have. So it's something else to, you know, have, but giving all of your, you know, Beast Warrior monsters trample. I mean, the only ones you play are your Zoo cards, but in another life, that would have been quite useful. But 16k base, discard one, draw one, fixes your hand situation. I definitely like that. Whiptail's still the most broken one. The quick effect, being able to attach it from your hand to the monster, and giving the Beast Warrior the effect of, if it battles an opponent's monster, you get to banish that opponent's monster. Like, you could, the best part about this whole deck is you just ram your little guys into the super powered ones, and you fucking remove them all. Like, good luck. Also, if you got multiple Whiptails under there, they'll go Chain Link 1, Chain Link 2, Chain Link 3. It's so stupid this thing even causes a chain, but it is what it is. But 1200 equip, basically your bigger monsters will probably end up having these two on them to some degree, but I mean, hey, you know, the best part about this whole deck was you would go attack with Whiptail, and then you would go, alright, attach my Whiptail into my Xyz monster for even more burst damage. Like, it's almost like we haven't had a Zoo format in like a year now, but so stupid. 1 Bunny Blast. This one's actually interesting. So if this is destroyed by battle, a card effect can target the Zoodiac in your graveyard, except for Bunny Blast, add it back to your hand. So you get general recursion if you pop it off of Barrage, which, I mean, hey, you can pick back up Whiptails to re-equip, which isn't bad. And then if this is underneath the Beast Warrior, during either player's turn, opponent activates a spell card or effect that targets this card. You attach material from this card to negate that activation. Just build in protection from spells. Honestly, this is not bad at all. No one plays fucking Cockatroot or whatever, the one that's protected from monster effects. Just seems so fucking trash, honestly. But hey, having recursion value through this is It's pretty damn good. Now, you all know about this guy. This is the thing that makes the world go round. If you sure about Battle Card Effect, you get special summon one from your graveyard. Hello, Value Town. Hello, Value Town. Like, Ram is still fucking stupid. I will say that about Ram. Also gets targeted immunity from trap cards, which is pretty good. Like, we take it where we can get it, but Ram still doing what Ram does in this day and age. Rapier had to die for our sins. This card had to stay limited to 1, but the reason why we play him is to drop Gumbo. You guys remember what Gumbo does. Gumbo's so good. But just this base stat 0/0 gives the ability, especially to Rapier, but Rapier is limited to 1, so we don't get nice things. Hand trap population here is just 3 Ash, 3 draw. This is perfect. I don't think you want to play Ghost Dog or anything. You already pretty much have to play this as your committed monster lineup. The only thing I would argue, you could drop Bunny Blast, but I think it's honestly too important to play. So you're stuck on this as your hand trap ratio. Only 2 copies of Pot of Desires. No real change here. 3 of this is just too goddamn much. Like, it's not even worth your time. 2 Scapegoats. We're starting to see this more in rogue decks, just as an auto pressurable card. Let's be real here for a sec. Scapegoat's giving you the ability to end phase, special summon 2 dudes. Putting additional pressure on the opponent is absolutely fire. Your end result being a Borreload or something else, you know, even Unicorn for spot removal, it's all built into you in 1 card. This card needs to eventually get fucking checked on the list, but it's still doing for Rogue what it needs to do. Triple copies of Barrage. There's nothing to say about this. This card is fantastically broken. 3 Tenki, once again, buffing Global 100 for free. Seems good to me. Interesting tech choice here, Rocket Hand. So you target 1 attack position monster you control with 800 or more attack. Equip this card to that target, negates 800 attack. And send this card to the graveyard and then target 1 face-up a card on the field, destroy it. Then change the attack of the monster this card was equipped to 0. Also, the battle position cannot be changed. You can only use 1 Rocket Hand effect per turn and only once per turn. So basically, use this as a means to spot destroy something. It doesn't matter if your Zoo's monster goes to 0 because you just re-overlay on top of it. But destruction plus an 800 boost. This is gimmicky. I will say that. I don't particularly like it, but hey, it worked out. 2 Gumbo, because Gumbo. Triple Lost Whim. This is a note from Paleo's book, being able to target Isolde to stop it from doing its thing. Incredibly powerful. Also, when this thing goes to the graveyard, you get the ability to recur it back. Like, fucking Value Town. That's something that, honestly, this deck needed, and I really appreciate this for the value that it is. 2 Deflector. This is just a metagame call. Honestly, you can change this for something else if you're going to play this at a localized level. It's kind of dependent on you, but this was good for the event. This was not bad at all. And Triple Rivalry, because absolute fucking destructive value to the opponent. This is probably why he won a lot of his games, honestly. The extra deck down here, 1 Link Kuriboh, 1 Link Spider, 1 Mrs. Radiant, 1 Nightmare Phoenix, 1 Cerberus, 1 Unicorn, 1 Borreload, 1 Borbo, 1 Hammerbong, triple Chakanine, and triple Tiger Mortar. Honestly, these 2 are going to be your most value that you're going to be getting just out of the deck in general. Like, Chakanine's for revival, Tiger Mortar for rotating materials. Like, it's so good. Side deck here, we have triple Sphere Mode. Killing Gokis is what we do best. 2 Ghost Spell, 2 Twin Twister, 2 Evenly, triple D-Barrier, and triple Anti-Spell. Definitely intrigued by him wanting to play Barrier. Not exactly sure what his said reasoning for this was, but this could have been something better in my opinion. Probably possibly a 3rd Evenly. But he does have pretty much all of his core Goki values built in to making sure that he can disrupt everything. And Ghost Spell being able to check out those rematches seems pretty good to me. So, honestly, this is just one of those random fucking occurrences that shows up, does its job, stops the metagame, A lot of people, I don't think, got a lot of credit for this where they needed it. It's one of the reasons why I wanted to look at Michael's list for you guys, just based off of the request for it. So what do you guys think about his list? Are you happy to see Zoo still functioning in this day and age? God knows I am, but that's besides the point. So guys, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think about this list, and that's all I got, guys. Peace on out. The ride never ends, guys. Make sure you enable those notifications to get the latest videos that are being posted on this channel. Make sure you guys check out VanCole40 for my Cardfight Vanguard channel. And join me and House of Champions on the Zoodiac Duelist TV Twitch stream. We'll be interacting with our audiences. And please check out No Limit Gaming and LGTCG.com for the cheapest trading cards on the market. Thanks for watching, guys, and please have a good day.